Welcome back to another video, and in this video I've got my son in the Lego room with me, and we're going to be taking a quick tour of the new Lego room because of course my brain got the better of me and I've decided to switch the whole Lego room around, but for the greater good. So yeah, let's get straight into it. And of course the UCS section is over there and yet to build that, and there is just mess still because yeah, like I said, this is like a day and a half's worth of work, and it's been really rough trying to get this done with everything else in life. But yeah, we've got the Star Wars section over here looking extremely bare, but don't worry because I've sold a few things because I want to put a lot of money back into Lego Star Wars, because the city, apart from the building that I've got to make, the pieces that I've ordered, which I've ordered probably about 1,000 pieces to go in the city, that like pretty much is done, apart from like the fine detail, like putting the minifigures out and having all the vegetation and just making it look good. Obviously that's the base layer done, that's where things are going to sit, etc., in the city. So yeah, I've invested some money in filling up these shelves, and some of the stuff I've bought is so cool, so they're going to be videos in themselves. But for now, that is the Lego Star Wars corner. Again, looking very bare. I haven't moved everything around with how I'd want it to look. Of course, like that section there is definitely not how it's going to look. I'm going to have the Tantive up there, and yeah, don't worry, these gaps will be filled in because yeah, I've kind of gone all out again on Star Wars. Because now the city's laid out, looking awesome, it's time to move on to Star Wars and make this look awesome again. And yes, I am thinking about putting loads of shelving up here. Instead of getting a couple more Billy cases, I thought shelving might look nice, but we'll see. Who knows what will go on? My brain will probably decide to change that. So over on this side, next to the shoddy paint work, because the Star Wars units used to be over there, we now have the city, and it was a huge task to basically flip this room around. So there's 3 tables underneath there, and I had to stack them on each other to then be able to move the units over to where they are now. And it just become a bit crazy. It was very, very long to get done. Hence why the city looks like this. And there are pieces on the floor from the old city layout. So what me and my son have had to do is redo the Lego city. We've got the cool train station there, custom build side on it as well, which looks awesome. And yeah, this is the new layout of the trains. And then the city over here, we've got a nice little canal bit, which I've managed to build, like raise up the city part and then have this on the table. And then I've basically put wood in here to raise up the city to have a nice little canal sort of pond area, which is going to be awesome. And definitely babies in prams can't go in the water, can they? They can't go in the water. In the process of doing all this, I have actually mapped it out properly and made sure that everything was going to align and all the pieces that I need to buy. And even though I've got loads of pieces down here and then like boxes upon boxes of pieces, I've decided to buy more pieces. So first of all, I've done a huge order on getting some of the, I don't know if you know if I've got any to show you, some of these. So they're like the brick pieces. And the baby's going to fall in the water. No way. So yeah, I've bought loads of these pieces, and they are going to go all the way round here with like a little dock bit here because there's some shoddy paint work on top of here. I'm not sure how that got there, but to hide that, I'm going to build like a little pier sort of thing where I can do some more storytelling. So this is like the main part of the city over here. And then there's going to be another building going there, which I just haven't got around to build yet. And then another building here. So it kind of takes away that bit there. So it'll look like a little city area here. And you won't be able to see the trains from here, which I wanted because through here, when there's a little building there, there's going to be a walkway. And through the walkway, you're going to be able to see the train go past, which is going to look awesome. And as we move over here, I've basically just mapped out where I'm going to do like a little crossing for the people to get over to this part of the city. And yeah, you can see the train. Go get the train then. We'll move these pieces out of the way. You can't reach? No. Right, so it's going to look like this. You can now see the train go past, which is just going to look really cool. And obviously my little one is buzzing about that. And yes, we are both in our Christmas pajamas because why not? Currently recording this in November because I've got a week off next week, taking the family to Butlins. So yeah, you're going to see 2 videos of both of us dressed like this because we've got another video idea coming up after this one as well, and I thought we'd get it all done in one day. This is so I thought we'd get it all in one day while he plays with the city. So yeah, we've got some more buildings over here. I'm not super happy with the layout, how it's just straight there. Obviously I do want to implement road into the city, but again, with how this new layout is, with how much room a track takes, it kind of like is really hard to be able to get loads of buildings in this section here. So I've got loads of in fact, I won't show it yet because that's going to be a whole video by itself, but I've found the cheapest solution on Ballasting this track. So all the track that you can see here will be ballast for only £30. Yeah, it's incredible. I've found such a cool way to ballast, and it looks perfect. It looks so realistic. So once that arrives, which won't be next week because I'll be away, but the week after that, yeah, you'll be able to see loads of new ballast track, and I'll be able to put that on YouTube because that is really cool. So moving on from here, obviously we've got a nice custom building there to sort of fill the gap in. This little gem, which me and my son are currently building, it's going to take you from the city station to maybe like at an angle, so it kind of leads you over there, and then it'll be like a little bridge for people to get over. And basically all this at the back and all this is going to be like high trees because is the baby in the water again? So yeah, the train station is one of my favorite builds. Like, it is a custom piece, but I've also managed to build this on the side myself, and I've chosen for it to actually work at an angle. So the train track's still not finished because I need another one of these pieces to go here to then link that train up there, and then there's going to be another station down this side for people to access this train here. And yeah, the being able to work like angles into Lego is such a challenge, but with the pieces that I've got to arrive, so I've got some little corner plates here, they're going to go there, and that will kind of taper that off. I think I've done a pretty good job of making this at an angle. Like the station looks really cool, really solid as well. Like that is me putting force into it. So it's very good with how like a 3-year-old can't destroy it. It is put in very well, and I still have got some adjustments to make over here, so that'll support it even more. And then over here, we're going to have the train yard. So I've bought some pieces to make like a big warehouse. So that is the state of the city so far. This is like 1.5 days worth of progress of moving the city and then basically laying it all out again and deciding to have a water section and where the buildings are going to be placed. And of course, it all lights up. So should we show everyone our lights on our city? Yeah. Okay, you go turn the light off, and there we go. The city is lit up. There is still a couple more of these lighting systems that I've got to implement into the city. And then once I've got these plates, these water plates, 1x2s to go on there, the lights will reflect off it and it will just look absolutely stunning here. So yeah, like I just love this little walkway down here. Daddy. Little mini figure not stood up properly, ready to go take some photos. Yeah, city is just looking incredible. So that is it for the room update. we are going to film another video now, but this one's really fun because my little one can get really involved with putting some minifigures, some storytelling. Yeah, it's going to look really awesome. So again, thank you so much for watching. Cheers. And what do we say, Ollie? Bye.
Bye.
Subscribe to the channel for more. Thank you.